Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be reviewing the brand new Wilson Ultra version 5. I think it looks fantastic in this blue colour, as you can see when I'm holding up to the camera here. Across the top of the grommet strips you've got the replaceable grommets that release to allow you to change the bumper guard without having to get a whole new grommet strip put in. It's a wonderful colour of blue. This is the 100L. So there are a few other iterations of the Wilson Ultra, which we'll talk about a little bit later. This is the 280 gram version. I've strung it with Wilson Sensation. It's 100 square inch head size, which makes it quite forgiving. So perfect really for sort of club players, intermediate players, but a change of string tension. And suddenly this goes from being an intermediate racket to a much more advanced racket. Now this is sold on the basis that it's a power game, so within the Wilson range this is put out as one of their more powerful rackets, but we're going to give it a go today and see how we get on with it. The Wilson Ultra version 5 is due for release on July the 15th, but I've been lucky enough to have a go with this ahead of time so I can let you know what I really think about it. Wilson classify this as one of their power rackets, so this sits alongside the Clash version 3. It's less flexible than the Clash version 3 in terms of the frame won't bend as much, so it does have a bit more stiffness within the frame, which enables you to stay on the board for a little bit longer. That's sometimes referred to as ball pocketing, so the ball will stay on the racket for longer, giving you a slightly greater feel on the ball. In addition to the 100L, which is the one I've got here that I'm reviewing, there is also the 99 Pro, which is obviously slightly less forgiving. It has a smaller head size, which makes the sweet spot slightly smaller, so it's for more advanced players looking for that bit more control. There's the 100L, there's the 100 Team, there's the 100 UL in addition to that as well. So there's a full range for kind of every player. The colour scheme for the Ultra version 5 is classified as Electric Indigo. I personally think it looks fantastic. It really pops and it's a really vibrant colour to stand out from the crowd. So as you can see, really powerful racket. Sounded like a gunshot when it came out of the middle, which is really pleasing to the ear. Powerful. I could feel the ball staying on the racket for a little bit longer, so not quite as flexible as something like a Clash version 3, but certainly not as stiff as a blade. It's definitely an intermediate racket if you want the power and the control. You can see with the volleys as well that when the ball was coming in at pace, you know, you're able to sort of control it and guide the ball back. Very easy to generate the power off very little sort of backswing, particularly off things like return of serve. So when the serve was coming down, I was able to sort of hit the ball back with a reasonable amount of power with very little backswing. And again, I think, like I said at the beginning of the video, I think a change of string and tension, a change of string would give you all kinds of options with this particular racket. So I would recommend it. It's very, very good for club level players, and with a change in string setup to what I've got here, it would be also good for advanced players as well.